Hi guys, thanks very much for coming back and joining me today. If you're new, my name is Julie. What I wanted to do is to do a movie review, a spoiler-free one, of the movie Batman Ninja that was released this year, and I couldn't help myself. I'm just using this as a little prop because in Angry Joe's review of this movie he had one of these and he was going all crazy and everything in his video, so I'm sure most of you know who Angry Joe is. So anyways, moving on, just gonna set that down and maybe adjust my necklace a little bit. I bought this is the DVD, Batman Ninja, and you get, the little cardboard slip cover. It has a really cool cover. Now I got this in a grocery store near where I live in Northern Ireland called Tesco. Definitely paid either £8 or £10. So the movie is a Japanese anime themed film and it is done using shell shading, so if that's not the sort of style that you like, sort of shell shading and things like that, or you're strongly against it, then you might not like this movie, you probably won't like it. But I really loved the style of it. I know it sounds random, but the clouds, even the clouds, I was sitting saying like, these clouds look really cool, and they look almost like cardboard with lots of sort of detailing in it. Something that I really loved about this movie was the fact that they really kept it within the theme and the style and really went into detail, because even Batman in one of the scenes was on a boat in the water, but it was really samurai inspired, so they put a lot of effort into keeping up with the theme of the movie. Also in one of the scenes, Batman, how cool, I mean just imagine Batman was on a black horse and he had like samurai armour. It looked really cool. It looked a bit strange because it's a bit strange to see Batman with that sort of style going on, but that's what I loved about the movie. It's really different and it's quite funky and quite out there. Of course the other characters, guys, are sort of styled to look the same. I don't know if you can see, but Joker there is in the background. He was definitely my favourite in the movie just in general, and best animated. I think he was the best animated character in the movie. I especially loved how they designed the hair on the Joker. He just looked really funky and unique and I really liked it. The main characters in this movie were definitely Batman, the Joker, Harley Quinn and Gorilla Grodd, but there were other Arkham characters that were in this movie, which were Poison Ivy, Deathstroke and Penguin. Now one thing I will say, guys, is when I was watching Angry Joe's review, he was saying that it's better and more enjoyable to watch this movie in Japanese with English subtitles. Now I haven't done that yet, but I'll definitely do that the next time. I just watched it in normal English without any subtitles, so I'll do that the next time. Just if any of you are curious, work away. Now I'm going to talk about the negatives of this movie, because as Rocky Balboa says, it all sunshine and rainbows, so I'm not going to make this movie sound like fluffy clouds. What am I even talking about, fluffy clouds? Where did that come from? I just made that up. The movie wasn't all fluffy clouds, which basically means it wasn't perfect. Wow, I literally deserve an award for the worst, best YouTuber in the world. But anyways, the negatives were, there was a really terrible song in the movie. I know it sounds really petty, but it's just a negative that I have. If you're going to put a song in a movie, especially in a sort of like a battle or a fight scene, it needs to blend in well with the movie. That's just me as a viewer watching. It was awful, guys, it was so bad. I'm just like, really, can I just fast forward this or something? It didn't suit the movie and I just didn't like the song. Maybe I just didn't like the song, but it definitely didn't blend in well with the movie, which is the main point that I'm trying to make here. But also it got a bit out there, I'm not gonna lie, and a bit crazy, especially at the end. Now the fight scenes are really good and really entertaining and awesome. I mean, like seeing the Joker and Batman fight and everything, that's pretty freaking cool. But what I didn't like was there was a part, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but there was a part where there was this huge castle, a huge mechanized castle, and it sort of turns in and transforms into a transformer. Yes guys, those words actually came out of my mouth. Wow, those words actually came out of my mouth. So I definitely didn't like that, so that was a huge, just no for me. Sorry, I didn't like that. And I also thought that they put so much effort into the art and the animation and the feel and the look, and I mean visually, hats off, seriously DC, absolutely incredible. But to me, they could have spent a lot more time on the actual, just blending it all together a bit more, like blending fruit together to make a smoothie, you know, it has to blend well. Anyways, my jokes are terrible, so I'm just gonna stop telling jokes. So anyways, basically what I'm trying to say is I think they focus too much on the animation. So my advice would be to DC is, if you're doing another movie like this, just try and focus on making it a bit less crazy and just let the story flow a little bit better. Don't kind of go this direction, that direction. It kind of felt a bit like what are you doing, you know? And another thing, there was so much room, guys, for humour in this movie, and it wasn't really used, to be honest. Yeah, there was a couple of good one-liners from the Joker which were really funny, but there was so much room for more effort on the joke side. I mean, take a leaf out of Marvel's book. You know, I love DC and I love Marvel. I prefer Marvel. But I do love Batman and I do love the Joker. I love a lot of DC movies. So I would say definitely, you know, put some more jokes in there. Honestly, that's what I'm saying. So I would give this movie about 6.5 or 7 out of 10. But I mean, if I had to rate it on animation, I would give it 9.5 or 10. I mean, 10 out of 10, yeah. But 6.5 or 7 as well, because Two-Face was in this movie, but he was in it for such a brief amount of time. Also, the other sort of villain characters in the movie, I think that they could have been in it a bit longer as well. They could have concentrated on some of the other characters as well. But again, you know, it's just my opinion. Definitely watch this movie if you like DC. But seriously, if you're into Japanese culture or you know someone that's into Japanese culture, I would definitely recommend that you would check this movie out. That is it for my Batman spoiler-free review, and my bracelet just fell off there a couple of seconds ago. I don't know why. I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. If you have seen this movie, leave me all your comments and thoughts below on what you thought of the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, let me know below if you're going to see it, and you can always come back and let me know what you thought. Thanks very much, guys. Bye.